Yes, 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 yes. I'm a big weirdo. I'm a big weirdo. Yes, 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 yes. I'm a super total weeb. I'm a super total weeb. I'm a cosplay inspector, an autograph collector, a franchise dissector, a merchandise detector. I brought my tent to be first in line. Crowdfund investor, love of adventure. I'll finally meet every idol of mine. Franchise dissector, merchandise detector. Yes, 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 yes. You're a big weirdo. You're a big weirdo. Yes, 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 yes. Join this weird fandom with me. Join this weird fandom with me.
I may not be a 10, but I'm a natural 20. I was lonely back then, here I am one of many. I can't wait till the time when the weekdays are gone. Gotta go, don't wait up, heading straight to the con.
Yes, 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 yes. We're all big weirdos. We're all big weirdos. Yes, 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 yes. And we'll make this one a hit. We'll make this one a hit.
Testing, mic check. Cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns. Hello, friendos. My name is Nez, and we are once again back at it again for some more Monstercon Sundays. As today, we're gonna be calling up one of our 1/3 of the coven. We're gonna be calling up Hope for Hope. I already messed it up. Hold up, run it back. Faith Fernandez. We're back. We're ready to go. How is everyone? Still no mics? No, I've checked. Hello, kitty. Jackal. How's everyone been this past week? By that I mean, I'm about to tell you guys about my latest hyperfixations for the week. Because, let me tell you. First of all, Road to Empress. I have been so enamored by that one Chinese visual novel FMV game about China's one and only female empress Wu Zetian. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm so sorry, Chinese girly pops. Road to Empress. I've been watching so many playthroughs of Road to Empress and it's fucking peak. It's peak, I fear. It's so good. Bianji Bros, unfortunately, I don't think we're making it to season 2. I've never actually watched any C-dramas prior to watching playthroughs of Road to Empress. I watched Jesse Cox, Dodger, and Northern Lions playthroughs. All 3 times. It's peak, I'm afraid. So there was that. Can't wait for the sequel to come out. I've been so enamored with that I actually got tempted to actually reading Iron Widow, which is like a fantasy mecha version of Wu Zetian's rise to power as China's first and only female empress. There was that. Aside from that, I caught up with a few manga that I've been putting off for the past couple of months. Ruri Dragon, the way it's developed so far, after the manga author went on hiatus nearly at the start when Ruri Dragon started getting serialized. So far it's been going well. They really lean into the whole, okay, so Ruri turning into a hybrid dragon person is just a metaphor for puberty and growing up. Okay, got it. Pretty great. Aside from that, my biggest hyperfixation for the week has been The Amazing Digital Circus, because I've finally found the time to start watching and catch up to The Amazing Digital Circus. And all I gotta say is, I'm so sorry to the Himijoshis. I am joining the shipping war on the side of Funny Bunny. I am joining the shipping war on the side of Jax Pomni, because I cannot get enough of that ship. Also, story's been a banger these last few episodes. No! Sorry, I didn't animate the episodes and give Ragapom barely any scraps to feed on. I'm sorry you guys didn't get a full-on Bonnie and Clyde shootout duo episode with singing included. I can't resist a juicy steak. A ship so spicy, a ship so dumpster fire, a ship so juicy. Jack's Pomni is where it's at. I'm sorry to reinforce heteronormativity. I'm a fake ally. Gangle and Zubul is also a great ship. So yeah, I've finally started watching The Amazing Digital Circus. Courtesy of actually just first watching the 2 episodes through Jesse Cox's reactions, and then I just watched everything on my own after that. Can't wait for the beach episode to come in December. That's been wild. Anyway, aside from that, those have been my hyperfixations for the week. Who knows what I'll get into next week. But yeah, we are going to be calling up Faith for a little eye reveal this stream. Because I don't think we've ever seen underneath Faith's glasses anytime in any other Monster Prom game. You two partake in the forbidden fruit that is Jack's Pomni? Yes. The moment shit hits the fan and one of the main cast abstracts, it's all Jover. The moment that starts, the happiness will stop. The hope and whimsy in the fandom will get siphoned out the moment one of them starts abstracting. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull up my notes for this plotline. We're gonna need the bold, no, not bold max. The opposite of bold maxing. We're gonna be max-minning our boldness. And then we're gonna need to smart max. You hope it's not Kinger? They're really setting it up that Jax might be the first of the main cast to abstract. I could see them going through numerous episodes to set up all of their relationships just for each of them to abstract one by one, with Pomni the only one left. And then chaos ensues to confront Kane. Wowie Zuby. Great, Great, now I'm gonna vocal stem Kane as we narrate the narrator. Okay, so we're gonna need to smart max and bold max min for this run. It is time to start. Let's play. Local. 1 player. Regular game. Kawaii Future Base. SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, see, I'm ready. I'm already vocal stemming Kane into the narrator. It was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. Okay, I'll stop. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as mere weirdos and misfits. And here we could finally feel like, no matter who we were, we belong. Who are we? We're not really going to be romancing Faith in this one. It's mostly a platonic route. I feel like we should choose a player character that we haven't chosen in a while. Milo probably is our least chosen player character. We might as well. Custom. There we go.
Like, follow, and subscribe.
But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the AfterParty loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question: would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam the Lean Court, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was a truly lovable dork.
Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Omen, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people. Nico Sharp, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shape-shifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character. And April 1st, a clown idol who's contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather our courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives. Ha! We've had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we have grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident.
Tell us 3 things that we like. So we're gonna need the Smart Max and Bold Min. So, what's the smartest of these? Stupidly specific panels. Sounds smart to me. PhD on ship dynamics. Yes. And then, hyper-complex Euro games. Choose top 3 favorite weird forest creatures. Which one of these would actually be smart? I don't know about anyone being bold, though. Actually, I genuinely don't know which are bold or smart. Maybe the fox is cunning? Sure, the fox is cunning, I guess. I don't know what would be bold, so we're probably... let's just avoid the bold-looking ones, at least.
We weren't new to all of this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long.
Let's
Making our own comic. We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it.
What do we choose? I don't know if Faith appears in any of these comics. I don't remember that they do. I think it's only Joy that appears. So I guess, what's the best place to farm smarts? Maybe sci-fi? I mean, sure, or noir. Let's go with sci-fi for now.
The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start.
It is time! Oh yeah, we're definitely bold minning. Hello, Zala. Welcome to the stream. You missed my little rant about me finally getting into the amazing digital circus. Unfortunately, I've joined the shipping war on the side of Jax Pomni. Apologies to the Himajoshis. Okay, so, we're definitely gonna avoid the expo. We need to go to the main stage to farm some smarts. What are we? The smart ass. I can live with that.
You sit down to watch a post-mortem discussion on the game Domino. You learn that the first iteration had no pieces at all, which made playing quite difficult. The 7th iteration added the crucial rule that forbids eating your own pieces. An hour later, you know more about Domino than anyone in your age group, which actually isn't hard, but still too smart for you. After a riveting panel about anime titty jiggle physics, you, April, Doug, and Zoe attend a panel being held by some representatives from Twatch.
Hello, loyal customers. We have some exciting changes to announce. Starting next week, all Twatch users will have to pay a monthly subscription to even just use the site. Isn't that exciting? Wait, don't leave. We haven't even told you that we're adding ad breaks within the ad breaks yet.
Yikes.
Shit, this is bad. April, are you okay? Yeah, of course. This is great news. Additionally, as an affiliate, I can't say anything bad about Twatch or any of the subsidiary companies. Hong Kong. Aw, this is it. Streaming is dead. It's dead in the water, just like my dreams. And that boy I drowned in 1st grade. Huh?
Haven't I suffered enough?
I'm gonna have to move back with my mom and she'll do the mommy's always right juggling routine all night. I can't take it, I just can't.
April, blink twice if you're in danger.
I don't think she's blinking. I think she passed out. She foamed her mouth. You can just stream on a different website, can't you? I'm sure your fans will follow you anywhere. Just don't stream on Kick, though.
Twitch pretty much has a monopoly on online streaming services. People won't abandon it just to watch me.
Yeah. I will, and I'll convince my Discord friends and the guys from the comic book store to do it too. We'll rebuild your fan base in no time.
Doug's efforts, while sweet, can never recover April's modest streaming empire. There's gotta be another way for her to keep her followers.
Well, shit. Who needs Twitch? Entertainment is always evolving. From now on, people will go visit streamers at their homes to watch them live. Ooh, that's terrifying. There's too much fear around losing your audience. Quality over quantity. Focus on an audience of one, but really care for that one person. I really want to avoid boldness. Usually boldness involves something violent, or rad, or fire, or death. I don't think either of these would be bold, question mark. This does sound smart though. Let's go care for, let's have just one number one fan.
Works for me.
Of course, losing subscribers is always stressful, but the important thing is to keep at least one very good subscriber.
And so you all head to the home of one of April's subscribers.
Whoa, April 1st?
April 1st, your
The one and only.
favorite clown.
You've just been promoted to my most very good subscriber. You'll be my audience of one from now on. The honor is all yours.
Oh, that's cool, I guess. Do you want to come in? I was just playing some games.
Perfect! I can do a gaming stream. Show me your setup.
April's most very good subscriber shows you his computer. April sits down and plays Minecraft for a while.
April, when is it my turn to play? Oh, she's too focused on the game to read chat right now. The best way to make sure she sees your comment is to pay $3 to highlight it. Do you have $3?
Actually, it cost $3 back when April had a lot of subs. Now that she's got an audience of only one, she should charge 800 to highlight comments.
Good thinking.
Good point. Can you give me $800? Then as April's moderator, I'll pass your comment directly to her so that she can reply to you. I want you all to get out of my house.
Okay, we'll tell April that'll be $800, please.
It's a long ride back to the con.
Cheer up, April. He clearly wasn't the right subscriber to become your one subscriber. Yeah, especially considering he unsubscribed.
Don't worry, April. I'll never unsubscribe to you. You only have one fan, I'll be that fan, and if you have no fans, I must be dead.
You're the best.
You're the best, Doug.
April will always have you and your friends in her corner. Plus, she still made $800. You gain 2 charm, but lose 2 fun.
Smile for the
Why
camera.
isn't money a stat in this game when it matters?
Milo is your favorite character whose name translates to soap in Slovene.
Ooh, soap. Let's go to Zemerch Hall. We need to lose boldness.
You find a portrait artist at the Artist Alley. Apparently, he could accurately portray your soul. You've always wondered what your soul looks like. Buff, small and cute. Hey, maybe it's ginger haired. Oh no, my vocal stem from Kane is coming back. No, it's just you with your weird blue glow around you. But hey, that glow surely adds a charm to your looks. You take a break from the con to get a drink with Omen and listen to one of their crazy stories from their old evil days.
And then Malfamor said, "Look over there!" And while he was distracted, I stabbed that pathetic do-gooder from behind. Ha! That's the kind of advanced tactic you could only pull off with a proper villainous team-up. Sounds like you had quite the crew back in the day. Of course, none of them were as powerful, intelligent, or attractive as me. But they weren't bad. I wonder what became of them. Have you tried looking them up on Facebook?
I like
No, but that sounds like an excellent place to start. Bring me this book of faces and I shall examine it.
After explaining to Omen that Facebook is actually a website old people use to fall for AI images and stalk ex-classmates, she agrees to try it.
Okay, so what were the names of your old villain buddies?
Well, there was Malfamore, obviously. Vlad the... Oh, he had some stupid title I always forget. Vlad the Inhaler. And, the other guy. With the meat grinder. Andy. Something dumb like that. Honestly, who could even remember the names of everyone they've ever shared a secret lair with?
Despite Omen's less than stellar information, you do your best to scour the site for her contacts, but come up empty.
They must have been vanquished for good during my imprisonment. No matter.
She says that, but you can't help but notice she looks a tiny bit disappointed. How else can you track down her old friends?
Fake Omen's death. Once it's known they'll leave all their riches to their closest friends, those rats will surely appear from under their rocks. Omen's friends should be a century old by now. We have to dig deeper. Check MySpace. Do any of these seem smart to us? Faking Omen's death might be a bit bold. However, digging deeper is kind of a smart thing to do. I think we should check MySpace. Why would they be in your space? Did you capture them?
You explained that MySpace isn't your space, though you did have a MySpace that was your space. But instead a social media website from forever ago.
Oh, I'd prefer that you did have them chained in a dungeon, but I suppose this'll do.
Amazingly, MySpace is still in fact up and running, and you help Omen create a new page. If your idea of cool involves flaming text, edgy music, and flashing stickers anyway.
Now this is a page that will strike fear into the hearts of my enemies. It is time to locate the others. Look up Malfamore. Her page must be a monument to carnage.
You open Malfamore's page. I love cats, less than 3, less than 3, less than 3. And it reads. The rest of the page is cat pics, cat updates, and cat blinkies.
Cats. Malfamore always hated cats. What is this top 8 section that I see? Those are her top 8 MySpace friends. Want to have a pocket dimension instead of MySpace? A throne world. A throne space. One where your soul could return to once your physical body meets its end in the mortal realm, where you could revive. Dang, I still remember my Destiny 2 lore. You must be mistaken. Otherwise, I would be there, obviously. Oh well, you haven't been in touch for a while, and you did only just make an account. You disloyal scum! I'm going to message her right now. Why am I not in your top 8, angry face? Bah, forget her. She's been taken by some kind of feline cult. But you will always keep me in your top 8, won't you, Nez? Right? Right?
You haven't used MySpace since, whenever that was cool. But you could dig up your old account to make Omen happy. Maybe you'll even make her top 8 too. You lose 2 boldness from confronting the cringe that awaits you, but you gain 2 smarts from relearning all the coding needed to revamp the page. We may be cringe, but we are free.
Magnificent.
That is exactly what we needed. We need smart Max and bold men. Let's go to the hotel.
At the hotel, you carefully put on your cosplay. You're ready to go, except, uh-oh, you feel a rumble in your belly.
Is that a Starion?
There's no time to take off the costume, so you'll have to poop in cosplay. It's a strange experience. You rarely see a fictional character pooping. Your toilet-based cosplay gives you a better understanding of the character. Here's to creativity for broadening your knowledge in such an unexpected way.
I will take a sip of my water. Hydrate or dihydrate.
You're hanging out with April and Doug, enjoying the con to the fullest. By which I mean, you're mindlessly scrolling on your phones.
Weird. Check out the comments on my Momentgram. Clown April looking forward to having your house email. Your posts are very informative information always.
Well, I've heard worse.
That sounds positive, I guess. Who wrote it? It's Velodia425, one of my most diehard online fans, but his comments have been getting kind of unhinged. Look at this one. Balloon animals of clowns are vegetables of fame. Eat all of your giraffe lettuce. I guess I can't hide it any longer. That's one of my bots. What? Yeah, I programmed a few back in the day to boost your socials. You were just starting out, so I wanted all your posts to have engagement. Don't get mad, please. Oh, I get it now. No one would actually write, Yahoo, your happy smile is also as good as your shoes. Go, go, go. I actually wrote that one myself. Well, it's a really sweet gesture, Doug, but now I have a real audience and having these crappy chatbots isn't good for my optics. They're not crappy. They just spent so long on your moment-gram that they're experiencing some decay. It's pretty common. Well, can't you just delete them? But they're my babies! Maybe we could give your babies something else to do.
I'm too pretty for this.
Something other than crapping all over my socials. That'd be nice. But what new purpose could we give my baby bots?
Well, do what we do with dogs. Send them to a click farm. They'll be happy there, clicking on ads all day. Shouldn't the bots get a say in their fate? Create a group chat with them and ask them what they want their new purpose to be. Is any of these bold? Is abandoning them on a click farm bold? I don't think so. So are any of these smart? I say if we create a group chat, that might be creative. So we send them to a click farm, ? Maybe that's it? I don't want to risk getting boldness though. Anyway, we're under 10 boldness, it should be fine. We have leeway. Great idea! That's what my parents did with my dog Scruffy when he was old. He's still there and he's super happy. Oh, you poor little thing, your dog is super dead. What? Nothing, he must be dead tired after running around the farm all day. Oh, I'm sure of it. Come on, let's find a click farm for these bots.
A bus ride later, you find yourselves at Meadow Meadows Farm, the biggest click farm in the country, counting. It's surrounded by lush green pastures that no one uses.
Hi there, youngins. You were the fellers who called to take a peek at the farm, right? Yes, my common chatbots are a little overworked and they could use a change of scenery. Oh, premature aging is very common in common chatbots. Come with me. I'll show you the facilities.
You walk into a huge bar and it's made up of several identical storage units, all filled with unmanned computers buzzing away.
Here's the art workshop, where the bots steal internet content and mix it up to create deepfakes. We use them to overthrow elections in foreign countries. Did you hear that, April? My babies could be artists! Of course, if they're on the sociable side, they might prefer to pull romance scams on the elderly. We've got some real Casanobots. Wait, I think I sexted that one in the corner, hubba hubba. And lastly, here's a PR department. Our boss have a blast clicking on ads all day, just like playing whack-a-mole for them. So Doug, what do you think? Well, I'm not sure about the cybercrime, but I have to admit, they'll be really happy here. Of course, and if you miss them, you could always let them scam you online.
You leave the bots here. You've made the internet even more dangerous place, and danger means too fun, but you lose to boldness. Yay.
Wait, how is creating a chat room for the bots bold? In any way? You'd want a pet slime? They could eat your leftovers? Yeah. That's not the first thought that came into mind if I had a pet slime, but yeah! Great! Good for you! Better person than me.
The Prodigy!
Let's go to the community zone.
You attend an indie tabletop game showcase and get pulled into a Eurogame based around the classic party game Never Have I Ever. It's like the original game, but there are different point values assigned to the severity of your admissions. There are also several sudden death rules, a phone a friend mechanic, and the robber somehow. 2 hours later, you've decided that you will never play this game again. At least you gained 2 fun hearing the embarrassing things the other players admitted.
What would I do with a pet slime? We don't talk about that in public.
Now, Nez, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You know our squishy, adorable friend Doug. Well, he has one tiny flaw.
I have a confession to make. I can't make small talk to save my life. Oh, phew. Now you know. That's a big weight off my chest. You've come to the right person, buddy. I can teach you. With my expertise, you'll master talk that is small. And good news is, there's a video game dev networking event happening right now. It's a veritable small talk training ground. Let's go, darling. What? But I'm not a game dev. Doesn't matter. Your profession is just a fancy version of what we call an icebreaker in small talk studies.
Nice.
Oh, okay. I have so much to learn.
You all meet at the conference room where the game dev meetup is happening. Speaking of which, Toby Fox somehow celebrating his birthday
Around legendary Japanese game directors? Happy 34th birthday, my king? Why'd you wear that cowboy cosplay for this?
Cowboy stuff.
Because this is a serious networking event, and cowboys always mean business. Yeehaw! Oh, gotcha. Should I be dressed up as a cowboy too? I thought of that, but sadly I didn't pack any extra assless chaps, partner. Aw, is it still possible for me to make a good impression without them? I don't know, buddy. It'll be a struggle for sure.
No.
Ah, fudge! What do we do now?
You'd better give Doug some actually good advice, or whatever passes for good advice by your standards.
Well,
For decades, people have agreed you should avoid talking about the weather. But by now, the meta has probably changed, and the weather is a top-tier conversation. Or, confidence is all about eye contact. When you talk to a stranger, become the confidentest by touching one of their eyes with your finger! Too bold for me, dog.
Ooh,
good idea, Nez. Nothing wrong with the classics. And look, Doug, there's a guy standing alone by the snack table. Go get him, Tiger. I'll be right behind you, going to town on this cheese board.
Slime to meet you.
Hello, sir. How are you today? Wonderful weather we're having. Hello. You're right. It is nice out today. So which game company do you work for? The weather. Bring it back to the weather, partner. Do you think it'll rain? Perhaps. I wore my raincoat just in case. Oh, that's a very nice raincoat. Tell me all about it in detail.
The man spends 20 minutes relaying the experience of buying and wearing his raincoat. Doug is enraptured. You and Miko eat an entire charcuterie board.
So yeah, I love this coat. I know there's no rain predicted today, but those darn weather people are always getting stuff wrong. Oh, true. Like that one time they said it'd snow and then it didn't. I was the only dope who brought my sled to the beach. Oh man, been there. It's so nice to talk to someone who shares my passion for weather and raincoats. Do you want to exchange emails or something?
Heck yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to have a weather talk pen pal. So would I. Maybe we'll get around to talking about game dev at some point too. Or not.
Doug exchanges emails with his new friend, and you give Nico a high five. You gain 2 charm and lose. Wait, no, you gain 2 fun and lose 2 charm for rehashing weather talk as the ultimate small talk skill.
Isn't small talk just about asking fun questions and introducing yourself? Yes, but
You think they serve wine?
That's the most well-kept secret to socializing. We don't let the deep text out in public.
let us call up our friendos at the friendo mat. Where is Faith? It is... Wow, it is super not spicy. No romance here, whatsoever. No boinking, no fucking. Why do I suddenly feel like I'm a bit disappointed?
You invite Faith to join you at the con.
Huh? I don't know. Cons aren't exactly my thing. I know, but what can I say? I had faith that you'd want to try something new. I see what you did there. Okay, you make a good point. Trying new things can be nice. See you there.
So, Faith, tell us, what do you look for in a friend?
I spent half my time risking my life in adventures with world-ending stakes. I guess that's why I like being around people who can appreciate a low-stakes life. Drink some tea, pet a cat, and have some nice conversations. Maybe someone who could enjoy discussing spells, charms, and the like?
Don't worry about us. There's nothing bold about us. Although we are very smart. We are
Intellectual! I can spell intellectual, just don't ask me to do it live on stream.
She would totally be into Death Note? I don't know about that, dog. Before getting into the drawing part of your comic project, you'd call a couple of your friends. You just realize some characters look exactly like them, and happens when you have such cool-looking friends, so you thought it'd be nice to get their approval to use their likeness first.
What's a job from the distant future that we wish we could have? Capture designer, keeper of the planet Jupiter's darkest secret, world's leading expert in the number 6.
6'7".
Trek movie tester. Capture designer's creative, keeper of a juicy secret that might be bold. Shrek is undoubtedly fun. Being an expert is smart. Yes.
You won $10 million, but you have to spend it in the next 5 minutes. Quick, spend them!
Hello, Dammy. Welcome to the stream. We have just begun. The plotline for Faith. What do we spend our $10 million on? Buy the rights to the letter W. Wait. Spend it all on Tetris microtransactions and cosmetics. How convenient. Send it to that financially destitute prince who emailed you 2 months ago.
Time to fulfill your dream of becoming a saxophone player.
I don't know if any of these are smart. Spending it all on Tetris doesn't seem smart. Becoming a saxophone player seems creative. Sending it to that destitute prince seems like the opposite of smart. Buying the rights though.
Yeah!
This time, for day 2.
Going live in 3, 2,
We are
1.
the Prodigy. Where do we meet Faith? Let's go to the vendors.
You check out the stands and buy a few comic books. They give you a free tote bag. After that, you buy a couple prints from an artist. You also get another free tote bag. Then you buy a cool tote bag and they give it to you inside another free tote bag. You gain 2 charm from all these fashionable and free tote bags you have now, if only you had something to carry them all. You were expecting to see Faith at the con today, but she hasn't arrived. 30 minutes later, she calls you.
I'm sorry, but something's come up. Could we meet me at this location?
She sends you the coordinates to an alley 10 minutes away. What could possibly go wrong? You head over. This seems like a trap.
Oh, hi, Nez. I'm sorry I'm late, and I found this stray cat, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with him.
A stray cat?
That is... Hold up. That's a wild cat boy. Yeah, hi, senpai. Oh, you mean the cat boy? I mean, it could be a cat boy or a cat girl. I'm not an expert on their anatomy. Nyan, I'm a naughty widow kitty. Oh, great. I feel like someone abandoned this cat boy on purpose. Chat, what should we do with this cat boy? Faith, you realize this isn't an actual cat, right? This is the monster realm, Nez. Don't be so narrow-minded. If it's got pointy ears, a fluffy tail, and a cutie patootie face, it's most likely a cat. Oh, you know it, girl, and this kitty's got claws. Meowch! Okay. So are you going to help me with this poor stray, or are you just going to stand there and keep questioning me?
You know which one you definitely want to do, but hey, friendships are built on mutual support, even when one is supporting something completely absurd. So, what will you suggest Faith to do to help this stray cat?
List him on an adoption website as a hypoallergenic breed who's been toilet trained. He'll be the belle of the ball. It's irresponsible to let him increase the stray cat population, do the right thing, and get him neutered. We can't let the cat boys overpopulate. I suppose the sensible thing to do would be to put them up for adoption. Faith is a good guy. They're part of the coven. Fine. Great idea. Every kitty deserves a loving home. Yay! I want an owner who gives me lots of belly scritches. Ooh woo. One line in, I'm already regretting our decision.
Later, in a nearby suburban home.
Will you please look at the adoption website with me, honey? You keep promising to get me a cat.
Is that Keanu Reeves? And his husband?
Sure, sweetie, but you know how picky I can be. Oh, don't worry. A perfect cat is out there. Oh, here we have Mittens the Siamese dumpling, the tabby, an adorable kitten named High Performance Inkjet Printer. I'm not really loving any of them. Wait, who is this handsome fella? Oh, it looks like his name is Nekoyu, a 24-year-old daddy's little kitten. Oh, 24? Oh, he looks so young and spry. His breed must have quite the lifespan. Says here that he's had all his shots, he's litter box trained, and he's got washboard abs. And his favorite things are nigiri, stylish collars, and the embrace of a sweet, strong man at night.
Are we just gonna let that last bit slide, or fine?
That's perfect. He could keep.
Words are hard.
He could keep you company while I go on business trips.
Yeah, company.
Oh yes, please.
30 minutes later, two men show up to adopt their new pet.
Here, kitty, ready to go to your new home? Oh, he's so adorable. Can we call him Fluffy?
Oh, you daddies can call me whatever you want. Another stray saved. Feels good to do a good deed, doesn't it, Nez? Yeah. I guess. As long as everyone is happy, sure.
I mean, the cat boy sure looks happy in his cat carrier. So you suppose this all worked out. You gain 2 charm for your plan, but lose 2 charm. Wait, you gain 2 smarts for your plan, but lose 2 charm.
My brain is imploding from this nonsense. You wouldn't call this good? We just created a throuple. I think it's a job well done. We have a happy couple with their new cat. Surely we then just surrender that cat too. I won't continue that line of thought. You thought hanging out with Faith would involve saving the world somehow? No, it's a complete opposite. We always see the Coven saving the world in their plot lines. Hanging out with Faith now means that she just wants to relax. When she's with the Coven, she could save the world and shit. But when it's her downtime, she just wants to chill out. That's why we're bold minning and smart maxing. Let's go to the main stage.
You're sitting at the main stage for the panel titled, Are Dating Sims Back? They definitely are. They definitely are, because they never left. The stage is empty. After a few minutes, a shy-looking guy approaches the mic and says,
They're not, because they never left to begin with.
Yay! The audience goes crazy. Crazy for dating sims. You gain 2 smarts for learning dating sims will never stop being cool. You spot Zoe and Doug having a thoughtful conversation, so you decide to pop over and be nosy.
Yeah, I wish I could be more popular, but it's hard to know how to even start talking to new people. It's easy, darling. I usually just see whatever it looks like they might have a weird choice that needs making and insert myself into the situation. Oh, we know. But what if I get it wrong? Social situations can be hard to understand. I get you. I actually used to have a lot of trouble figuring that stuff out myself when I was first adjusting to normal life. Not to brag, but I'm actually pretty good at it now though. Maybe I could give you some tips. Oh yes, please! Okay, so one thing I realized puts people at ease is smiling a lot. You know why? Oh, because it shows you're friendly? Because it shows your teeth. Mortals find the presence of teeth reassuring, so I grew an extra set I could deploy when meeting new people. Wow, that's smart. But I can't grow extra teeth. I don't think. Huh? Maybe I could wear some sort of friendly tooth necklace instead. That's perfect! Also, if you want to get closer to someone, try implanting false memories of you being by their side for their most emotional moments. That way, they'll see what a supportive friend you could be. Oh, I see. Do you think photoshopping myself into their family pictures would work too?
Cool.
Absolutely, you'll be socially awesome as me in no time.
Zoe means well, but you've got to save Doug from the path she's leading him down. What actually good social trick can you suggest? The trick is to find some interests you have in common and then talking about those? No, we must implant false memories into them. You're more likely to be respected if you're considered popular. When you meet someone, say hi to random people around you. That is charming. Doug only needs to become a pop star and win a Grammy. There is such an overlap between winning a Grammy and being popular that it can't be a coincidence. Charming, creative. Doesn't really matter which. Let's become a pop star, baby.
Cool.
How hard could it be? Just AstroTurf all the reviews for your newest album. This isn't a reference to anyone. Any references to real-life individuals is purely coincidental. That's a disclaimer.
This is the best idea ever! Doug, are you ready for your pop star era? I think so. Perfect! Okay, so how's your singing? Bad? That's okay, maybe we could focus on the instruments instead. What can you play? Nothing. I'm beginning to think that winning a Grammy might be kinda hard. Actually, I've got an idea. I'll show you later.
A few hours later, you spot Doug at the con floor. He's giving away free demo CDs to passerbys.
Thanks for taking one. Remember to vote for me at the Grammys. Doug, you made a demo! That's amazing! How did you learn music so quick? Oh, I did it! These CDs are blank, but I figured it's the intention that counts.
Wow.
Starting your music career without even having any music? So brave and unique. Liam's gonna be so jealous. You rock, Doug.
Some people pass by and recognize Doug. Hey, isn't that musician the one who gave us that demo? Hey Drew, awesome tape man. Hope you win that Grammy.
Thanks, I hope so too.
Doug doesn't win the Grammy, but he does gain confidence, and isn't that the real win? And you win too, gaining 2 creativity for helping form a future star. But you lose 2 charm.
Time to get some new fans.
Where do we go?
You bet Doug could learn to play the drums?
I almost learned to play the drums.
Then you realize learning to play the drums is noisy as hell. And a lot of neighbors really don't appreciate you learning the drums. It's kinda it with a lot of musical instruments, but mostly the drums. Let's go to the hotel. Since you have some time off, you decide to hone your drawing skills by drawing some fan art. You draw Son Goku, but give him boobs. What a creative reinterpretation! Then you draw Splash Kaboom, but with a twist. You add boobs and name it Splash Kaboobs. Oh, you're on a roll! Finally, you draw Misato from Evangelion. You turn her into a green-skinned biomechanical symbiote and make her blonde! Also, you give her a second pair of boobs. You deserve 2 creativity for your successful boob storming! Later, after waiting in line for 46 minutes, but who's counting, you, Omen, April, and Liam have made it to the con security checkpoint. Ah, great. Step through the metal detector, sir. Certainly. I don't have any metal on me, but you may find a dangerous weapon on my person if you conduct a more thorough search. Are you hitting on me?
Absolutely not.
No, Absolutely not. No, 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 no. Just one no would have been enough. Okay. If you're done assaulting my partner's self-esteem, you can be on your way. This is the definition of ineffectual security theater. You didn't even confiscate this. A book? Not just any book. It's The Abolition of Work, a dangerous incendiary essay that forces the reader to reevaluate everything they think of when that they know about this rotten system.
But what makes it a weapon? Are you going to throw it at someone's head?
No, but I may throw it at someone's mind. I'm confused. Is your friend stupid or something?
No.
Yes. Maybe I didn't properly convey the thought-provoking ideas of the essay. Allow me to elaborate. This isn't gonna end anytime soon. You need to convince the security guards to take Liam's book.
Tout le monde déteste la police. That's the only French phrase I've learned in the past few days. Improvise a reading club with the guards so you could read and discuss the underlying ideas of this essay, so they can finally understand what Liam means. Haven't you seen any movies about crimes? They always carve holes into books to hide guns and drugs. Sounds too bold for me. He isn't stupid, he was just found intellectually challenged. Time to start a reading club.
I'm impressed.
Great idea, Nez. Good thing I always have several copies of The Abolition of Work, just in case. Of course he does. And so, you, your friends, and the security officers sit down and read the book together. So, the idea would be to reform the current system without the notion that work is a societal necessity. Huh. Really makes you think. Don't fall for it, partner! No work means, no guns! This bastard wants to distract us with ideas until we don't even notice our guns are gone! Leave those books here, sir. I have no interest in your guns, you fascist pig, but I'm glad you finally see the danger of—
Hey!
Ow! Omen, did you just throw the book at my head?
I knew all that nerdy stuff was just a front for the real danger of this book. Concussions!
The security guards finally take the books, and you finally get to enter the con.
I'd say it was an okay book. I give it 3 out of 5 honks. That dude had to write a full essay to conclude that work sucks balls. Someone give him an award.
Don't worry. They may have taken the essays away, but they will never take the ideas from us. Ideas are bulletproof.
Fear not, Nez. I hid a copy of the book in my pocket so we could throw it at someone's head later.
You four proceed to enjoy the con. You gain 2 smarts from the book club, but lose 2 fun from also the book club.
I'll show you the way.
Where do we go? Let us go to... Wait, we only have one choice. Illusion of choice! We're not here to gain boldness, for we are the routine rat. Why is that the title that we get for having 32 smarts? To the zone!
Walking around the community zone, you see several con-goers playing a match. Wait, is that soccer? Why the hell is there soccer at MonsterCon? A con-goer sees you fuming and tells you,
It's not soccer. It's actually LARP fuzzball.
oh, what a relief. You have 2 fun watching the game, safe knowing you don't have to watch a real sport. You and Zoe roll up to watch a DDR contest happening in the community zone. April and Liam are next in line to compete.
Good luck out there. I'm gonna take so many notes from the dance battle chapter for Liam Prom.
Thanks, Zoe, but I don't need luck. I've been dancing for 400 years. No man, monster, or machine should be able to deny my talents.
Don't act like you're the one carrying this team. I can shake my ass to rhythms your generation couldn't even imagine. I mean, we've got this, teammate. Don't embarrass me out there.
Liam and April take their turn. They're doing well! As they rack up combos, the machine cries out, good, good, great, perfect, marvelous! Oh, amazing. Fuck yeah. Oh, right there. Oh, that's the stuff. Oh, don't stop. Then suddenly, Miss, move! I liked what you were doing before. Miss, seriously, I was almost there.
Whoa, is the DDR machine getting aroused by their dancing?
Big yikes.
That'd be a pretty hot fanfic premise if Liam and April didn't actually suck at it so much. Liam, can you focus please? You're making me look like a bad dancer and a bad lover right now. I don't think that's very nice.
It's not me. I've been hitting all my spin combos. Liam Deliancourt knows a thing or two about the anatomy, the amatory arts.
Nice try, silly. No one calls it the amatory arts could possibly be good at it.
Song ends and Liam and April get an embarrassingly low rating. You didn't know DDR machines even knew the letter of the alphabet. No! This is not a true representation of my skill. I demand another round.
Aw, it's so cute that you think you have the stamina for another round. Listen, we both got a point to prove, and I'm not going out there and publicly humiliating myself a second time, okay? We need a strategy to get a higher score.
Well, you're an expert at playing video games. Until somebody comes, you might as well offer your advice.
How do we make this DDR machine climax? April is older than we think. No, I think she just called him a boomer. You can't jump directly into playing DDR. First, you need some tender DDR foreplay. Your moves, too dry. Your style, too cringe. Cover the DDR panel in strawberry flavored lube. Both of these sound fun. I don't know if any of these are smart though. Strawberry flavored lube though. Alright. Fine. We'll go with the lube.
That makes no sense.
Without even acknowledging how little sense that plan makes, I don't have any lube with me anyway.
Why not turn into a hot dog stand and use your mustard and ketchup? The forbidden lube. Liam, you should always be prepared for a lube emergency. It's fine, I'm sure April has some in her purse. Additionally, I'm sure she's totally cool with me meddling in her purse. No, wait! Here, see? I knew April would have some cheesy nacho flavored lube. We don't judge. I mean, it is just to grease up your dance moves. The flavor doesn't matter, really.
True, but still, why?
Let's just lube up this DDR panel, bust some moves, and never talk about this again. What? Sorry, I got distracted licking some of this lube. It really does taste like cheesy nachos. It's almost unsettling.
April snatches the lube from Zoe's hand and squeezes the bottle with the gusto of someone who wants to choke her friends. With the floor good and lubed up, Liam and April get out there and dance like there's no tomorrow. They're slipping and sliding into every combo. Good. Yes. Great. Oh, yes. Harder. Right there. Yes. Step on me, daddy.
I apologize if you're watching this on speaker.
The screen explodes with a bright new record. Animation while a slot opens and showers you with celebratory white confetti. Ew.
This is a fanfic come true.
Fuck yeah, the fans are gonna eat this next chapter up. What a sight.
April, did we just have a threesome with a DDR machine?
What happens at the con stays at the con.
You gain 2 fun for utilizing lube in this little sexcapade, but you lose 2 charm.
Shopping time! Welcome to my modest establishment. So modest it doesn't need a license. Don't be shy. Pick a box before the cease and desist gets here. Well, I don't really want to risk any of our stats. We don't want to gain boldness, we don't want to lose smarts. So we might as well pick, I don't know, Major Arcana or Weird Little Village. Landmarks? We want to check the landmarks to make locations spicier. El Castillo Cariñoso. The merch hall will now provide triple the stats for any player, but the specific stat will be random each time. I don't want to gain 6 boldness randomly. That seems like a bad idea. Hope you liked what you got. I certainly did. 1 out of 6 every time we go to the merch hall, we might gain boldness, and that's a bad thing.
This'll be great for my optics.
Can you guess what time it is? Yep, comic time. Time to brainstorm.
What is the one feature you always look for when you buy a robot from the robot store? A metal cock that serves as a deadly projectile. Refined sense of humor so typical of robots. Free internet access. A vast knowledge of flower symbology. Now we have 1 boldness. What's a killer name for a cat? Saturn. Douglas, fearsome king of the moon. Sun's secret caramel. Core. Big mustard. Saturn. We have some leeway with our boldness, I think.
Fans.
Otherwise, we could always just grab 2 boldness to be safe. Grabbing 2 boldness is the safest play. We only got 2 weeks left, so that's just a max of 4 boldness. Risking 6 boldness here? Nah, we can play it safe and go to the expo. First of all, main stage.
You sit down to watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options like insurance salesperson, horse with knife shoes, and Steve. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter a Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you 2 smarts. It's time for a live session of your favorite TTRPG actual play show. You and your friends are stoked as hell. It's Critical Role!
Hello everyone, and welcome to Fiends at the Table. Boy, have we got an adventure for you today. An adventure with a twist. Today, the party will be joined by a very special guest. Someone from the audience. Someone like you. Me? Yeah, you. You have the look of someone who's used to being thrown into weird high-pressure situations with no prep time. Come up here.
Damn.
That guy read you to filth.
You get on stage and are handed a character sheet. You are Walter Lee, the Goblin Farmer. Are you a goblin who's a farmer, or a farmer who farms goblins? Who could say?
So everyone, you've heard reports of a dragon to slay on yonder mountain. What do you do? Well, if we had a horse and cart, we could just drive there. But there are some party members I wouldn't trust on the road. Ah, this again. It was that one little accident. Get over it. One little accident is when I spilled some coffee on your pants the other day. This is beyond little.
Hey, quick reminder. The tavern keeper said he had information about the dragon if you're willing to pay for it.
Oh wow, offering money to solve a problem. Imagine someone doing that to cover the garage repair bill. You always make everything about money. I never made such a ruckus for the coffee thing, did I? Anyone else picking up on the weird tension between these two? And for once, I don't mean sexually. Huh? Yeah, I'm starting to think that woman might have crashed into that other woman's car in real life. Luckily, we have someone on the inside. Walter Lee, baby! I hope that they realize the real adventure is slaying the dragon of friendship squabbles.
No pressure or anything, so how are you going to squash this beef and get the show back on track?
This is why you don't bring baggage into your D&D. You leave it at the door. Unleash misery upon all the guild in a scale that makes them forget their petty squabbles and be grateful you aren't a part of their lives. Too bold for me. These nerds can't pass up on a good roll. Make them roll a die and whoever gets the higher number will be objectively right. Listen, you two. What are you actually fighting about? This asshole drove my car off a cliff. Only because I wanted to try out a cool glider function you told me about. I never said glider functions don't even exist. Then why the hell would you tell me you had one? Right, there's clearly only one way to settle this. Yeah, I know, an insurance claims court. You've got a court date booked for. No, with dice rolls. Whoever rolls the lowest number must accept that they're wrong and the other person is right, darling. Oh, I like that idea. It either proves me right, or it saves us from doing boring introspection to realize I'm wrong. And I got a 14! Yeah, baby! I'm almost as good at this as I am at driving cars off cliffs. Why would I agree to this? My car was utterly destroyed and wait. Are those gemstone turquoise synthetic multi-fire dye with burnished golden finish? Yup, they're a limited edition set. Wanna roll them? Sure. Dang, I got a 3. But I mean, look at that golden 3, I can't even be mad at it. But look, even if I have no recollection of it, maybe I really did mention that nonsense glider function. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'll drop the lawsuit. Don't sweat it. Your lie might have pushed me to drive off a cliff, but the important thing is that I survived the fall. I love you.
That's the power of friendship.
Nez, you did it! Everything was solved through the power of friendship, just like I knew would happen. That was more of the power of love, methinks. Huh? Wasn't it more because of the power of dye? But friendship powered the dye. I think the endless random entropy of the universe powered the dye, but friendship probably also played a part too.
Yay! Your friends praise your actions from afar. You gain 2 fun from relying on dye, but lose 2 boldness.
I'll show you the way.
That's fine. The Smort. The Smort. We're the Thinkler. Let's go to the zone.
You sit down to play an experimental TTRPG called Dancing with Dragons. It's a typical Tolkien-esque fantasy setting, but all the battles are decided in DDR matches against your opponents. Awesome! You carry your party because you've got moves for days. It's a little unfairly skewed because your game master has broken a foot, but that's not your fault. You gain 2 fun kicking ass with your S-rank DDR skills.
Time to hydrate.
You, Nico, Zoe and April sign up for the dating sim tournament. Because you're in the mood for a little competition, but you're still your usual horny you. Welcome to the official Breakfast Academy tournament. Get ready for a fierce competition full of love, thirst, and cereal.
Fuck yeah!
You guys are in trouble. I'm ready to beat and or eat everyone's ass. You will never defeat me. I will stop at nothing to prove I'm the best at having breakfast. Is that what this game is about? Am I the only one who's played it? I've played a little.
Wanna hunk?
Enough to fuck all the romanceable characters and get the cereal forker's secret ending. Hubba hubba! Ooh, someone really likes dating cereal mascots, huh? Oh, so that's what this game is about. How do you win, though? Is it single player? Should we all hold the same controller? Hold your horses. All questions will be answered in due time. First, let's start the tournament. If the tournament's about to start, I think now is due time.
Alright, you got me. I came with the idea for dating sim tournament and got carried away. I thought maybe if I set it up it would make sense on its own, but it doesn't! Ah, this tournament is doomed!
Justice will prevail.
Do not despair, my friend. We will save the day. There's always hope at the bottom of a cereal bowl. That's the attitude, Nico. Is there a solution down there? I thought I'd find one thanks to the power of friendship, but no, sorry.
Everyone seems bent on writing checks they can't cash. It's up to you to come up with a way for the dating sim tournament to work.
They should play a multiplayer dating sim, where you fight other players to date romanceables. Huh, what would that be?
Contestants take their turn to read the text aloud. Whoever can make every line sound horny wins. Everyone who plays a dating sim ends dating a fictional character, but you gotta measure whose feelings are the truest. Make them all right. Wedding vows.
These don't seem bold or smart. This is fun. This is creative.
And I want to see these 3 characters act horny. That's a great idea. Or at least better than any I had. Let's start the tournament right away. The tournament begins and contestants start reading Breakfast Academy in a sexy voice. Come on, try it at home.
It was a beautiful Saturday morning, and I woke up thirsty for cereal. I looked at the cereal box and checked the ingredients. Wheat, syrup, cocoa powder, ooh, crunchy granola. Suddenly, the Chocoduke said, I can't wait for you to eat me. Come on, open my box and find what's inside me. I was feeling playful, so I decided to use the small spoon. Dig deep into me. Come on, scoop me. It was bursting with flavor. I savored every bite.
Kinky.
Come on, scrape the bottom of the bowl and eat all my magic cereal dust. That was highly nutritional. I bet you're filled for the rest of the morning.
I think I need a shower. Hubba hubba. And so do you. You leave the tournament to buy some milk and cereal. You know, for breakfast. You gain 2 fun but lose 2 creativity.
You reap what you sow, darling.
New core memory unlocked. Let's go to the hotel and outdoors. You're in the hotel room, sewing your cosplay costume when you mistakenly sew it onto the bed's blanket. You could unsew it, but that would mean admitting you made a mistake. So you decide to properly implement a blanket in the costume design and leave your dumb ego intact. Look at you, being a stubborn dum-dum. Here, have 2 creativity. For such out-of-the-box thinking. You, Zoe, and April are ready to go all out. So you walk into Doug's room. You find him reading a manual in front of the hologram of an anime waifu.
Doug, I didn't know you were into sex toys.
What?
This isn't a sex toy. It's a holo doll, a state-of-the-art holographic virtual assistant. Hi, I'm Yukiko, your assistant, confident, and best friend. And maybe if you'd like, I could be something else. See how nice she is? I've had to pay for it on credit, which I'll have to pay through several microcredits, but the investment is worth it. Check this out. Yukiko, tell me if I have any appointments on Friday. Of course you do, dummy. You're gonna go to the movies with us. I'm sorry, Doug. I haven't been able to find any appointments for Friday. Huh, that's weird. I remember scheduling it. Must be the cheap USB charger I bought. I'm gonna go down to the store to get another one. Don't touch Yukiko, please.
Doug leaves and April and Zoe immediately grab the holo doll.
Let me try. Yukiko set a date for Doug with April and Zoe for Friday. Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Try again. Boy, she's slow in the uptake. Yukiko, date, Doug, April, Zoe, Friday. Sorry, I didn't quite get that, bitch.
What did you just say?
Don't play dumb. I've seen the way you look at my Dougie. He's spending too much time with you. Oh crap, this hologram's AI is designed to act like a yandere psychopath. What? Why would someone design an appliance to act like that? I'm not an appliance. I'm Doug's future lover, and I won't let some skanks ruin his life.
I'll kill you!
Who are you calling skank? I'm gonna reset this hollow whore right now! Let's see who resets who first.
Suddenly, all doors and windows slam shut. The temperature in the room starts to rise.
Crap! This crazy yandere hologram is gonna kill us! Nez, do something!
Well, never back down, never surrender. You have to out yandere this yandere. Check the settings. You could probably set the holo doll to something like Dandere or overly supportive soccer mom. This is too bold. We turn into a soccer mom. That's a different kind of fetish.
Good idea. Give me that.
Zoe grabs the base of the holo doll. Yukiko starts squirming and screaming.
Don't touch that. Oh, that's a very sensitive area. Let me see. Let's try Dandere. Click. Who are you? Where's Doug? We're his friends. Come on, Yukiko. Play some music to shake our asses to. I don't know. I'm embarrassed. Can't we wait until Doug gets back?
Boring.
Ah, geez, what a bore. She was more fun as a yandere. Okay, let's try overly supportive soccer mom. Click. Hi, sweeties. Are you friends with my Dougie? Isn't he the cutest? He's a bit shy, but he's worth his weight in gold. So, just so you get to know each other, I'll set up an appointment for you every day of the week.
I don't know.
I really like Doug, but I don't feel like hanging out every single day. Didn't you say you were friends? Maybe I should tell him to not spend time with two-faced hypocrites like you.
I only have one face and it's beautiful, bitch!
Let me check her other settings. Okay, got it. Hey, I found a charger! Wait, Yukiko looks different. Did you change your settings? We didn't change them, we fixed them. I hate Mondays. The Garfield setting. You turned Yukiko into Garfield, right?
Love it or love it.
I love lasagna.
And everyone loves Garfield. You win 2 smarts, but lose 2 boldness. Exactly what we needed.
Magnificent.
And illusion of choice. Are we gonna risk 6 boldness or only guaranteed 2 boldness? We'll get the boldness.
You're roaming around the lobby when a tiny little dude pulls your shirt and whispers,
Hey, you need water? It's important to stay hydrated.
he offers you a bottle. You get so nervous about the social interaction that you temporarily forget how to properly use a bottle. You water yourself like an awkward little flower that you are. You thank the stranger who's left confused. Well, maybe it's not so bad. What if the water was laced? Good thing you didn't manage to drink it like a normal person. You gain 2 boldness for navigating a potentially dangerous situation.
Hydrate!
You, Zoe, April, and Nico are chatting when you hear a squeal so high-pitched it's a wonder to be heard by creatures other than dogs.
What was that? Did the hogs get out of their pen again? No, silly, that's the sound of the Category 5 fangirling event. Look over there! OMG, I love your Psychic Baby cosplay. I can't believe I found another PB fan here.
She's shocked to find a Psychic Baby fan at a con. Does she get startled by the bananas in the produce aisle too?
But so what, right? I'm just glad they're having fun.
More fans join in the fray. OMG! You guys like Psychic Baby too? We gotta be friends.
Oh, you guys are into Psychic Baby? I found my people. Oh, a PB meetup. I'm in. Yikes, there's a lot of them now. Is this safe? Of course. What's unsafe about a group of fans giving each other fangasms? Well, they could melt together into a huge shambling amalgamation of unbridled fandom like what they're doing now.
OMG! Roar is a huge shambling amalgamation of unbridled fandom.
Dang.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's definitely a problem. Are we gonna get absorbed too? No thank you, partner. I'm a lone cowherd, not part of a fandom hive mind.
This thing is gonna grow into a kaiju-sized levels of fangirling if you left it unchecked. You gotta stop this before it gets truly out of control.
What do we do? Wonder aloud which Psychic Baby season is the best to stir chaos within the amalgamation.
Stop coming up with thematic plans to solve your problems and just fucking shoot the thing!
No. Ooh, nice can of worms you've opened there, Nez. Season 2 is obviously the best one.
The amalgamation quivers in excitement. Yes! Best season, yes!
That can't be right.
Respectfully, Zoe, you're crazier than tits on a bull. Season 5 is the best season so far, partner.
Bits of the amalgamation begin shaking and yelling in Nico's favor. Season 5! Yes! No, Season 2!
How could you say Season 5 is better than Season 2? Season 2 was my childhood! What? How is that possible, partner? Aren't you older than time itself? It's rude to ask a lady her age, Nico. Season 2 is the best season, damn it! I'd die for Season 2. Well, I'd kill for Season 5. I'd unmake civilizations, level mountains, and evaporate oceans for Season 2. Well, I'd eat my own hat for Season 5. No, I didn't mean that. Oh, I'm sorry, Hattie. Please forgive me for even considering it, partner. Look, your pointless argument is destroying the amalgamation.
It's true! You watch the amalgamation melt into various factions of people screaming about which season of the children's cartoon is worth dying for.
Droll!
Obviously, season 2.
Phew, we sowed enough chaos and drama to turn that burgeoning fan club into a heated mob. Good work, gang. I'm sorry I yelled at you, Nico. I got too heated too. Can you forgive me? I reckon, Zoe. Nothing like a little fandom screaming match between friends, am I right?
It's no fun being the party pooper, but it's no fun getting absorbed by a glob of rabid fans either. You gain 2 creativity, but lose 2 boldness.
Wouldn't you want to be part of the hive mind?
No.
Wanna split a charcuterie bar?
Let's go call up Faith. Yet again!
You and Faith go out to a fancy restaurant. Faith inquires extensively about their vegan options, grilling the waiter on every ingredient to make sure no animal cruelty was involved in its creation. You had your heart set on hamburgers, but now you're not sure about it, so you order the first tofu-based dish you see. It's actually quite delicious. Look at Faith, being a good influence on you. That's a rare quality among friends of yours.
A day 4.
Let's make a masterpiece.
Before you know it, the con is almost over, and it's time to put your finishing touches on your comic. Bring it home with one last brainstorming session.
What's a foolproof way to quickly annoy everyone at the city council meeting? Show off your walrus impression, attempt to seduce the mayor, debut your stand-up comedy set, voice your very knowledgeable opinions on mustard yet again. What's the one new piece of technology that makes you yearn for the future to come? Bowel control automation system, perception of aesthetics processor, AI-powered underwear, eyebrow management system. I thought that was smart.
Time to get some new fans.
Last week, and we have our stats. Final event with Faith. Main stage.
You go to the main stage to watch a panel on how to make a successful comic. Step 1, good artist copy, great artist steal. Seems easy enough. There are lots of great comics out there to steal from, like Spider-Man. Step 2. Right, what do you know? You know plenty about Spider-Man. The future of your comic looks bright. Step 3, add a shark. Sharks are cool. Well shit, you don't know that much about sharks. More research will be needed. Still, maybe there's a Spider Shark comic from Nez in the future. You gain 2 smarts from all that you've learned. Later, you and Faith meet up to enjoy the con together. You're on your way to a panel when Faith is suddenly stopped by 2 eager fans.
Oh my god. You're Faith Fernandez from the Coven Show. We're huge fans. Yeah, you're one of our favorite characters. You're like so iconic. Thank you. That's nice of you to say. Oh, it's such a shame you're the least popular witch of the 3. Yeah. It's totally unfair that people say you're the boring one. I guess, but I don't really mind. Well, we mind. Nobody else gets you. Joy, the de facto fan favorite, since she's the leader with like 100 different situationships with villains. And Hope's a total pick-me, always dying and stuff. Can you believe we're already on our 4th reincarnation? Wait. 4th? I could have sworn we were still on the 3rd back at her secret ending. A couple games back. Hold up. Shh, spoilers! Who are you afraid of spoiling exactly? I was there when it happened. Well, you wouldn't know it, given how little you talked during the whole scene. But it's okay. I love the strong, silent characters. They've always got tons of backstory and cool lore under their quiet exterior. Not me. I'm a simple person, and I like it that way.
These 2 fans are obviously grating on Faith's nerves and damaging her self-esteem. You shoo them off.
Gosh, what jerks. I can't believe those 2 said you're boring. Who cares? I do! We need to give you a little more oomph in this next season of the Coven, so that you'll stand out more. I guess it has been a while since I've experimented with my look.
Yes, she's on board. Time to sketch a mock-up of the perfect outfit that will put Faith back on the map.
What do we do with her makeover?
Take no hostages, fashion-wise. Go over the top and design the most wowza outfit to make sure Faith is never overlooked again. Or, you don't need to do much. This look should do the trick, and this is not a thinly veiled plan to finally see what Faith looks like without glasses, hee hee. I mean, there's only one choice here. It's the illusion of choice. We gotta see what's underneath her mysterious glasses. Everyone knows that the anime girl who keeps her eyes underneath her glasses looks very beautiful when she takes them off.
This is just me without my glasses on. Exactly! Haven't you seen a rom-com? The girl in glasses is always socially invisible until she takes their glasses off, then BAM! She's a babe. I just said that. Besides, I mean, the fans have always wondered why you wear glasses. It's so mysterious and intriguing. I wear them because I have bad eyesight, doofus. Sure, if you wanted to see me without glasses, you could have just asked.
Faith takes off her glasses, and she looks like herself. But without glasses! Big if true.
Well, are my eyelids everything you dreamed they would be? They are, but I kinda wanted to see what was underneath your eyelids. Oh, sure, okay.
Moment of truth.
Wow, Faith! Your eyes are so pretty!
She's got baby blue eyes.
Thanks. If only they worked a bit better. I think I'm going to keep my glasses on, though. I prefer not bumping into corners.
Same!
But then how will you stand out against your louder, more interesting counterparts, dear? I won't, but I don't mind being the boring one. Joy and Hope can have the spotlight. I'd rather support them from the background than do my own thing. Ah, gotcha. Sorry if I was a little too pushy about the new outfit thing. No worries. It was nice to experiment with the new look, even if I couldn't see what it looked like.
Faith smiles, and admittedly, it's twice as lovely as her eyes. You gain 2 charm for convincing her to take off her glasses. You lose 2 creativity.
Hashtag slay.
I reveal.
And now, it is time to end things off. Let's stop by the hotel.
So many magical spells, none of them fix her eyes.
It's an entertaining coven show. No one said it was written well.
You head to the front desk of the hotel to ask for an extra towel. They give you one. You're drunk with power, so you decide to test how many extra towels you could ask for before they tell you to stop. You manage to get 14 extra towels. Huh. What can you do with this many towels? You only needed 1. You decide to build a towel fort in your hotel room. You gain 2 creativity from the magnificent architectural endeavor. Later, you're chilling at a hotel bar with Zoe and April when Doug runs up to you.
Whoa! Hey, you'll never guess what I found in the bathroom. Do I want to know? It wasn't anything gross. Well, I did find some gross stuff, but that's not important. What matters is I found a secret room with a vintage pinball machine. And it was a weird one. Like, its theme was sexy vegetables, I think. I'm 95% sure I saw an onion with cleavage on it.
Oh, MG.
What? I want to see a big titty onion. Can you show us? Sure, follow me.
And so you follow Doug into the public bathroom to maybe find a sexy pinball machine.
Okay, it's just past this door, down this hall, take a right. Oh, maybe it was a left. Doug, are you sure you didn't imagine it? Maybe it was a mirage situation or something. No, that manly corn cob with the huge bulge I saw? I'm pretty sure my imagination couldn't produce an image like that by itself. April, I love you, but don't you dare stop us from finding a potential new fixation.
You keep going. Soon, you don't even hear the sounds of the bar anymore.
You're surrounded by windowless hallways, stale air, and eerie silence. Don't worry, I've got this. We're not lost. We're just taking the scenic route.
Talk about elves.
Ah, yes. The oppressive windowless scenic route. We have to go back. I don't want to die in a liminal space. Yeah, I get you. On one hand, I'm pretty sure this is backrooms. On the other, sexy vegetable pinball machine, you know?
You're pretty sure people die in the back rooms, so you better forget that pinball machine and find a way to escape.
Ask for directions. Why not ask the tall guy over there? You know he's nice because he's smiling too much. Pee in a corner. Security will escort you out. That's not very smart of us. Who? Him?
Hello.
Hello, sir. My friends and I got a bit turned around. Do you know the way out of here? The way to the sexy pinball machine would work too, good fella. Do you need a minute to think about it? That's okay. We've got nothing but time.
Oh.
Not getting much of a response here. Maybe it's something sort of a backrooms etiquette thing. Maybe he just doesn't speak English. I think I remember some Spanish from high school. Hola, mi quesadilla bonita. ¿Cómo es?
Come on, can you get creeped out already? Ah, what the fuck was that? You should consider retaking Spanish.
Ah, so he speaks after all. He was just a bit shy.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, little guy. We're all friends here. Shy? You're pissing me off. Why aren't you running or screaming? You're killing the whole backrooms vibe. Why would we run from you? You seem so nice and with your big smile. If I've learned anything in this realm is that smiling is a great way to tell people you're friendly. Or convince them that you're totally allowed to be trespassing. Oh, can you leave already? I don't know, can you show us a way out?
The terrifying but inexplicably kinda sexy backrooms man shows you the emergency exit, muttering the whole time.
Boring.
What a grumpy cat. Some people don't know how to be social, am I right? I get it. Making new friends can be hard. I might come back and see if he wants to grab lunch sometime.
That sounds fun. You gain 2 charm for making a friend in the back rooms, but lose 2 boldness.
Hashtag blessed.
That's all good with us. We are the prodigy.
There's an auction going on in the community zone. They're auctioning the original notebook from Death Note, starting at 100 MD. You could kill so many people with that notebook, you yell 200 MD. Everybody in the con is broke as fuck, so you get the notebook. To make sure no one steals it, you decide to write your name on it. Oh shit, you're gonna die. 40 seconds later, nothing happens. Death Note isn't real dum-dum. You still had 2 fun though by playing pretend Death Note. A while later, Nico and Zoe drag you to a local bar for a fandom meetup for the popular TV show Bronin the Barbarian. Omen joins you since Miracle of Miracles, this is a show she actually watches.
Rejoice, my rowdy barbarians!
Let us toast to Bronin's feats of strength. And to his feats of love. But of course, Zoe, someone pour me another beer. Wait, are you the Zoe? I've read your Bronin headcanons. The idea that he gets his unmatched stamina from channeling his sex drive. Oh, that changed my masturbation sessions forever. I gotta thank you. Art can truly change people's lives, huh? What a beautiful truth! Come on, my chalice is empty. I need a drink so we can toast to Bronin's legendary prowess as a lover. Why are you 3 spreading such lies about Bronin the Barbarian?
Stop this nonsense.
Bronin has never shown to engage in sexual intercourse in any of the films, TV episodes, or cereal boxes where he is featured. Master Chief has never had sex. Well, sure, but this is a headcanon. It's something that I think is canon in my head.
Kinky.
And Omen, my dear friend, if you could see all the things Bronin has done in my head. Except she doesn't have to. You can check Zoe's Bronin headcanon blog. Believe me, it will revolutionize how you jerk off. Stop it. I neither know nor care what a headcanon is. What I know is that these myths have been passed down through bard songs and TV spectacle, both known for their rigorous accuracy.
Someone.
If you insist on distorting the mighty legend, the Bronin the Barbarian, I may have to slice your head off. The only head I care about is the head in my head cannons, darling. So, be ready to face the wrath of my plastic axe. Words are hard. Let's be real. Nico doesn't stand a chance. Come up with a way for Omen to understand the appeal of head cannons before Nico doesn't have a head to cannon with. Well, HCs are sweet escapism. Would you rather spend hours coping with the horrors of modern life, or imagining how your favorite character is really good at playing the trumpet? Adapt to your audience. Tell Omen you're actually talking about head cannons. Yeah, she'll be way more into that. Too bold. What do you mean, the trumpet?
Now you're talking.
Like, what if Bronin was like really good at playing the trumpet? If he is, nobody has ever witnessed it. Well, of course. You see, this trumpet is too powerful to be showcased carelessly. Egads. Color me intrigued. Can you tell me more about this trumpet? It's a magical trumpet, Omen. A trumpet that can vanquish evil demons with its mighty sound. Demons? But there have never been demons in Bronin the Barbarian. You're right, but there will never be demons in Bronin the Barbarian as long as Bronin plays his magic trumpet secretly.
I like
Wow,
this idea.
what a powerful weapon of brass destruction. Isn't it? I call it the trumpet that kills demons. I like that name. It makes it clear that it kills demons, which is easily its best feature. Exactly, and you know what, Omen? I brought it with me.
Nico pulls a trumpet out of nowhere and starts playing it. They aren't very good at it. At least, not after this many beers.
What a mesmerizing tune. It sounds very hard in the ear, but I imagine that contributes to more efficient demon slaying. Nico, Zoe, if imagining Bronin having sex is as fun as the magic trumpet that kills demons, maybe I was wrong about your headcanon. See, you finally understood the endless power of...
Do not stop the playing the trumpet, warrior. You spend the rest of the day having fun at the meetup, sharing your headcanons even if it's hard to hear each other over demons, Nico's demon vanquishing trumpet. You gain 2 fun from relying on the sweet escapism from the horror of reality, but you lose 2 fun. 2 boldness.
Going live in 3, 2, 1.
And now it is time for the last event.
Boldness. We just need boldness.
Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids, when will they learn? Still, you decide to take pity on him. You don't know how to comfort a child, so you pat his head and say, "You have no enemies." You leave, proud of your words of wisdom. He doesn't stop crying, but you gain 2 boldness for how cool you looked inside your head. Later, you're assisting Omen and Doug while they staff the con info point. You like to pretend you're helpful when you're really just flirting with your friends.
Hi! I was wondering if there was a cosplay repair area somewhere.
Nice.
I'm not aware of one, but if it makes you feel better, I think your cosplay looks as great as it is. Very post-apocalyptic. Okay, I guess post-apocalyptic Miku can be my thing. Thanks. Excuse me, which room is the Ranking Every Anime But Roundtable being held in? I do not know, but if you go to the merch hall, you will find plenty of anime figurines with butts to ogle. Good point. See ya!
Greetings! This is the info point, correct? I'm in dire need of information.
Of course. We'll help however we can.
Oh, thank goodness. My village has been afflicted with a terrible curse. We ate the fruit of the forbidden tree, and now sickness and despair scourge us all. Oh, what can we do?
I don't know.
Oh, gee. I don't know. But I can tell you when the Pokemon's tournament is happening, or how to get to the main stage.
Oh, please, I beg of you. I've been wandering for weeks, looking for someone with wisdom to spare. I can't return home empty-handed.
This sounds like a tall, refreshing glass of not my problem. Begone from me!
We have to help.
Come on. We need to at least try to help. We're the info point. We have to answer any questions people may have.
Yup, congrats. That's a conflict. Propose a way this old man can break the village curse.
These predicaments are usually solved with hard ethical choices. It's likely the only way to lift the curse is for you to sacrifice your daughter. Just double checking. Have you stopped eating the fruit? Sounds smart. No, why would we stop eating the forbidden fruit? Because it sounds like the people in your village get sick after they eat the fruit. Oh, they do, yes, because of the curse. Or maybe because the fruit isn't edible? No, it's edible. We eat it like all the time. That doesn't mean that you should. It could be poisonous. Oh, that can't be true. It's too delicious. Some fruits can be tasty and poisonous.
What?
Wait, really? Oh, fucking treacherous fruit with a clever ruse. Okay, I'll tell the villagers to stop eating the fruit. What about the curse? I'm really starting to think there isn't a curse. Look, the same thing happened to me when I got super sick from eating yogurt, but there was no curse, just expired yogurt. It happens.
Nice job.
What my friend here is trying to say is that stop eating the poison, dumbass. Oh, you are so wise. Our village will forever be in debt to you. Oh, blessed oracles. Fare thee well.
Good thinking.
Oh gosh, Nez, you are wise. If only I've had your advice when I was eating expired yogurt 2 months ago. For 2 months.
This has been a PSA to not eat poison or spoiled food, in case you needed to be reminded. You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 bonus.
Do not eat spoiled food. Let us ask no one to the con, because we're gonna be asking our friend. But first, comic time! Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of our masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of our labor. Oh yeah! Faith was in the sci-fi comic. I forgot. Space Heist is a comic about a heist in space! It follows a charismatic ragtag team of outlaws with a unique set of skills. Faith, a hacker who could do magic with a keyboard. She's evading the law because she's removed the number 6 from the internet, causing chaos. 6-7. Suzanne, a seasoned spaceship pilot who desperately needs the money to buy the rights to the letter W. Wait. Calculester, an android who wants to learn all the thrills of life. His tech provides a valuable resource to this adventure, free internet access. And the band's leader, Valerie. She's a space pirate with a thirst for money and a score to settle. Together, they aim for one thing that no one in the galaxy has ever dared to steal. Saturn! God damn it, Calculester, I told you not to voice your opinions on mustard. I had to take the risk, for I wanted to experience the thrills of life. Stop fighting. I managed to hack into the bowel control automation system. That ought to keep them busy. Come on, you two, hop in here. The station is about to explode. Fasten your seatbelts. Never again, Calculester. I can't make any promises, for I am programmed to live. Kaboom! Our heroes escaped by the skin of their teeth. But by blowing up the space station, could they also have blown their cover? To be continued! And now it is time. You didn't ask any of your friends to go to the party with you, because there's a white-haired witch you'd much rather spend time with. A party, you say? It's been quite a while since I've attended one of those. Don't worry, darling. It'll be fun. I'll hang out with you all night. Okay, it's a deal. Just don't leave my side.
Just look at those cheekbones.
The after party was magical! You and Faith chatted, laughed, and danced the night away. Sure, Faith isn't loud or bombastic, but when you see one of her small smiles, or hear one of her rare jokes, you know that you're lucky. Because you're Faith Fernandez's friend, and you wouldn't trade that for anything. I do enjoy these platonic endings every now and then. Sometimes we don't need
to bang, boink, and fuck these monsters, sometimes we just need a friend. But next week, though, we're definitely banging, boinking, and fucking.
Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there, with us. And with that came a truth, to this day, we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we were, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And it reminds us, even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe.
How many figurines do we still need to collect to unlock Yifeng? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure the bottom row of figurines, we've unlocked all of those. I think it's just the top row is left. So next weekend, who can we call up? So far, we still haven't unlocked the requirements to get the ultimate Liam Prom ending or the beach episode ending. I want to get at least the beach episode ending unlocked by the time the Amazing Digital Circus beach episode premieres. Anyway, there are other romanceables that we have for the friendo mat that we can do next week. There's Bruce, the big buff bug. There's Gerard, Liam's son. There's Kale for a platonic ending. There's Wyatt, who's probably one of the hardest plot lines in the game. We're probably gonna save Wyatt second to last before we get Yifeng. I think next weekend we should romance Bruce, the buff bug. That sounds great. Big buff Bara. Next weekend will be one for the Bears. Sounds like a plan.
Thanks for playing! Leave us a good review!
Plans for this week. New Arknights event. Showing up in the middle of the week, we will be live on Wednesday for polls and gameplay. Then on Saturday, we will begin our story reading. Next Sunday, we will be back at it again for some more MonsterCon Sundays as we romance Bruce, the big buff bug. Thank you to everyone that's chilled out in chat, used us as second monitor content, and watched us read and react through Faith's secret ending for Monster Prom 4. Once again, my name is Nez, and thanks for watching. I'm gonna see you friendos next time. Bye-bye.